Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Dakota. And this is a new drama from director Kirk and focuses on a woman, Kate, who is a widow of a soldier who passed away, who is trying to fight for her farm as they're going into foreclosure while the evil sheriff of their town is trying to get the land back, which used to belong to his family. And she's trying to help her daughter cope, but when her now deceased husband's fellow soldier brings her deceased husband's dog, Dakota, then they connect with this dog, and also you have Kate connecting with this other soldier, and there's a lot of things going on in this movie. This definitely reeks of trying to overstuff a film with all kinds of different plots, and the biggest issue is the film doesn't know what kind of movie it wants to be. Because there's moments where it's just like dealing with the aftermath of her husband dying and hearing these harrowing stories of what went on in the war. They cut it off pretty quickly, but like there's some heavier stuff going on there. And then you have what feels like a forced romance between Kate and CJ, this other soldier. And then you have the daughter who's connecting with this dog, which she goes from one scene being like, we don't need another dog, we need to save our farm, to, oh my god, Dakota's the best. And it's just like, okay, I'm glad you like the dog now. And this whole entire other thing dealing with evil Jason Bateman, aka Patrick Muldoon, who plays the sheriff, whose brother is also one of the cops in town, who's also trying to be like, I'm a good guy, you're a jerk, I'm going to stop you. But this evil version of Jason Bateman we have here, because he looks a lot like Jason Bateman, is so underwritten and just like, everything's nefarious, I'm an evil, wahaha, twirl my mustache kind of Dick Dastardly kind of guy who goes, like, kidnaps a dog, tries to burn down their farm, all kinds of different things. And hey, throw in Billy Baldwin too, who happens to be in this movie as the deceased husband's father, who has a connection with his granddaughter, but not his daughter-in-law. And just overall, there's way too many of these stories. Oh, and I forgot. The daughter, Alex, played by Lola Sultan, has a connection with the brother cop's son. Oh, I'm just struggling trying to keep track of all the subplots in this hour and 37-minute family drama. And there's just a lot going on. And the tone is so iffy because all of these different storylines beg for different kinds of tones. There's moments where it's like a fun little family film. And then there's other moments where it's like sad and intense. And it's just like, and trying to be romantic, and the music and everything combined, this movie just reeks of this overly sentimental feeling to it, where it's just like, unless you're really into these like sappy family dramas, it's going to be like really turning you off from watching this film. And in general, most of the acting is serviceable at best. Like Abbie Cornish, I don't believe her a lot of the times. A lot of it feels awkward, and which is unfortunate. And Tim Rozon, who plays CJ, is just kind of bland. He doesn't have a whole lot going on for him. Billy Baldwin is doing his Billy Baldwin. And so like, it's just like, oh, they couldn't afford Alec Baldwin, so they just got Billy Baldwin. And he's just doing the same Baldwin thing. And I think Lola Sultan, who plays the young girl Alex, I think she does a fine job. Real star of the film, the dog. And it's like, you look at this poster and it's like this girl and this cute dog, German Shepherd, and you're just like, aw, this looks like a cute movie about a girl and her dog and 50 other things. So in the end, this is an overstuffed, messy family film that I think doesn't know exactly what it 100% wants to be. But in the end, I think if you're watching this with your family, I think you'll have a fine time. Enjoy it. It has stuff for everybody in the family, and I guess that's what they were going for. Trying to have something for everybody and winding up not doing any of them great. and most of them serviceable, some of them half-baked and really underwhelmed in the film. But if you're into this kind of film, I think you'll find something into it, but I think most people will be like, this is just too much. I'm good. Including me. I don't think I'd ever watch this again. But those are my thoughts on Dakota. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.